Hey Pokemon champions, what's going on? It's Champion DarkBlaze here, and let me ask you, what if you were a Pokemon trial captain or Kahuna? I've asked this question before, such as with the flying type trial, the rock type trial, the water type trial, but this time today we are tackling the bug type trial. Like my flying and rock type trials, the bug type is a Pokemon type that did not receive its own special trial in the Sun and Moon games. I mean, technically I guess you could say rock got its own trial because you have Olivia, who is a rock type Kahuna specialist, but rock really didn't have its own kind of trial. Just like flying did not have its own, you just get Flyinium Z because, reasons, it's there. Same with Beginium Z, you do get it from Guzma, which is kind of like a trial because you need to defeat Guzma, but let's give the bug type trial its own special treatment today. So if you're ready to see what good creative idea I came up with on this trial, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. And make sure you leave your own bug type trial ideas down in the comments below. And with that being said, let's take a look at this bug type trial. Ikuzo, kimi ne kimeta?
Alright, I choose you!
Alright, so the bug type trial. Now, the bug type trial did not exist in the Gen 7 games. You only get Beginium Z after you have defeated Guzma in Po Town. Now, Po Town is not going to be the setting for the bug type trial. Instead, I have a much better location, in that being Lush Jungle. Now, Lush Jungle is also the site of my grass type trial as well as Malo's grass type trial in Pokemon Sun and Moon. But the reason I want Lush Jungle to share its location with the bug type trial is because outside of Lush Jungle on that route, you are able to go and catch Wimpod. Wimpod is located there on that route. There's even one in the overworld that you can try and run into and catch. However, when I first played Sun and Moon, I did not successfully catch that Pokemon. I made it run away and was not able to get it. So I went through that playthrough without a Wimpod. However, in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I did catch that Wimpod and was able to use Golisopod on my journey. Now the reason I put this location to be Lush Jungle is because what if that Wimpod was caught by Guzma? What if the Golisopod that he battles you with in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, what if that Golisopod is the same Wimpod that you failed to catch? So what if you're battling that same Pokemon that you saw so long ago on your journey? So therefore, we're gonna pay homage to our boy Guzma because this trial has a special timeline significance. Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are known as two separate realities. They're kind of two alternate timelines that take place in different, dimensions or different realities, So they're the same story essentially, but with very different significant events. The main one being that of Team Rainbow Rocket showing up in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So after the events of Team Rainbow Rocket in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Guzma ends up being promoted to a trial captain. He wasn't able to complete the island challenge as a kid, but he was brave enough and strong enough to help out against Team Rainbow Rocket in the post-game of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So for his strong, valiant efforts, he is given the position of his own bug type trial, being the trial captain of a brand new trial. So in this bug type trial, what you are going to have to do, the same way Guzma protects his grunts and is the overseer of all of Team Skull, his trial is going to reflect that. And is going to reflect him being kind of needed protection as a kid. He always likes to act, big and tough and, oh, I'm the big hard boy Guzma walking up and all that. But deep down, sometimes people who act like that just want a friend, just want a hug and want to be protected. So this trial is going to reflect that same concept. In Lush Jungle, there's going to be a Pokemon egg. And again, you're going to take part in a minigame. Similar to battling Thunderbolts and redirecting them in my electric type trial, or knocking a Alolan Graveler down a hill in the rock type trial, this minigame is going to be a little different. Instead of going on the offense or defense in, the other trials, this one's going to be a protective role, for you need to protect this egg against various Pokemon, and they're going to be spiders. So you need to protect this tiny Pokemon egg from Pokemon like the Galvantula line, the Ariados line, and the Araquanid line. There are also going to be Pokemon such as Yanma, Surskit, Nincada, and Pinsir that want to get to this egg and harm it for some odd reason, because it's Pokemon and we need antagonists. But you are going to successfully protect this Pokemon egg. Once you have successfully defeated all the Pokemon trying to get to this egg, Guzma will go over to you and say, "You've done a fine job. I really like your protective nature. You are really awesome. And for that, I want to test my skills against you. I just want to see how strong you really are. But before you can do that, it's time for you to battle a Totem Pokemon. And what Totem are you battling? You're gonna be facing Totem Golisopod. So yes, the same ace Pokemon used by Guzma, one of my personal favorite bug-type Pokemon, is the Totem you're gonna take down in this trial, and its allies are gonna be the same Pokemon that you defended that egg against in Lush Jungle, and they are Ariados, Araquanid, and Galvantula. So have fun going up against these diverse bug-type Pokemon. But of course, you'll take all of these Pokemon down and rightfully earn Beginnium Z. But it's not just enough to take down the Totem and earn that Z Crystal. Show me if you got the skills to use that Z Crystal. Battle me, the Kahuna. However, there's going to be a little bit of a twist with this, because before you can battle me, you're actually going to battle Guzma one-on-one against his Golisopod. So you've just fought a Totem Golisopod, but now you have to fight Guzma's. So now you can only use one Pokemon. You will be forced to pick the best Pokemon in your party to go head on against his Golisopod. Once you have defeated Guzma and his Golisopod, then you battle me, the Kahuna. And I'm coming at you with 3 of the best bug-type Pokemon ever. Or at least they're just some of my personal favorites. And that is the team of Butterfree, Vespiquen, and my ace Pokemon, Heracross. These 3 bug-type Pokemon are going to show you just how diverse and strong the pool of bug-type Pokemon really is. They're not some wimpy little bug that you can just squash all day. No, these are strong bug types that you're going to have to try really hard to take down, especially my ace Pokemon, Heracross, my Z-move user. But of course, being the strong trainer you are of course going to defeat me, the Kahuna, and that is going to complete the bug-type trial of the Alola region. Also, you guys, after beating me and Guzma, you are actually going to be able to go back into Lush Jungle and take the egg that you were protecting. In the games, you would actually take a Larvesta egg. This egg is going to hatch into a Larvesta, essentially giving you a Volcarona. Now, while you may disagree with this idea in getting a Larvesta, I think it's a really good one because you had to actually earn this Larvesta egg. It's not kind of just being gifted to you like a mythical Pokemon, but you had to protect it, battle against Totem Pokemon, battle Guzma, then battle the Kahuna. So you've rightfully earned this Larvesta egg in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think of getting this Larvesta egg down in the comments below, and what you think about the bug-type trial actually having a timeline significance, being Guzma's trial after the events of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon with Team Rainbow Rocket. So there we go, Pokemon Champions. That's what I would do if I was a bug-type trial captain / Kahuna. And honestly, it's just really fun making these creative, brand new, fun trials. It's just a great time making trials for types that did not get their own in the Sun and Moon games. For Flying, Rock, and now Bug, it's just super cool to give new life to these types because they were kind of neglected, I would say, in the Sun and Moon games, that they didn't have their own trial. But of course, these are just my ideas, so if you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. And of course, the best part is to let me know down in the comments below what your trial would be like if you were a bug-type Kahuna or trial captain. So let me know all your ideas down below. And until next time, train hard, Pokemon Champions, and I will catch you guys later.